What if single line could help you release stress? Today we'll use mindful lines to set intentions, calm the mind, and create art that heals. No art skills required. Today I'm using watercolors, water-based oil pastels, and some color pencils. You can also use markers if you want, or acrylic paints. Before we begin, take a deep breath. Think of one word or intention you want to bring into your life right now. Peace, focus, courage, or release. Hold that word gently in your mind. Start with simple straight or curved lines across your paper. As your hand moves, breathe slowly. In as the line rises, out as it falls. Choose color that match your mood. Earth tones for grounding, blue and greens for calm, gold for energy. If you want, you can add textures later. Begin with adding water if you are using the water-based crayon, or you can use watercolor and add the strokes. I'll see you shortly after completing the whole page. The intention was that I need to leave a little white space in between. But here my daughter's cat is painting with me today. So she's stepping constantly and some of the strokes get over blended. So I need to just go with the flow and cover the page. As a wet on wet technique, I'm adding different lines and trying not to get distracted. Once you're happy with the colors and waiting for the layers to get dry, you can sip a coffee. I order myself some coffee, and it's the time for pumpkin spice because it's all warm tones. So I thought, let me just sip a coffee. In the process, there is pause. Always remember to pause, breathe, and take a deep breath. The gap in between while you're waiting, you can always look at your work and you might be able to find lines, texture, elements. Like in this one, after it gets dry, I'm adding second layer with similar colors. Just want to add more depth, and with the warm colors, I thought while I'm waiting, let me add some cool colors as well on the second page. So side by side, you can work with 2 to 3 different compositions. Once your background is completely dry, you can begin adding different patterns, lines, shapes, according to what you see. For me, it feels like a landscape, layers and layers. And I just want to enhance the colors by adding a little bit more extra watercolor. And then I will use my color pencils, gel pen, markers. So follow along. And I also want to share a story. Recently, I did this simple line exercise with someone who came to me feeling anxious and overwhelmed. She told me her thoughts felt tangled, like she couldn't catch her breath. Actually, the session was booked by one of our friend, who is a very close friend, but she lives in a different country. And she was looking for a creative outlet, and she found us on, I think, Google search. I handed her a sheet of paper and said, let's just start with one line. Nothing fancy, just a line that carries your breath. She started with adding simple lines, and soon she added more lines. Some were straight, some wavy, some dotted. At first, she felt silly, but as her page began to fill, she noticed something shift. Her thoughts weren't racing. The lines give her mind a rhythm. I asked her to think of one word she wanted to invite in. She chose peace. Each new line became her way of holding that word. Her breathing slowed. Her shoulders softened. She was no longer stuck in her stress. She was flowing with her lines. When she finished, she looked at her page and said, "I didn't think I could calm down so quickly." She saw stability in her straight lines, flow in her curves, and energy release in her zigzags. The page became a mirror of her emotions and proved that she could shift her state. That's the power of simple art therapy. Lines may look small, but they carry intention, breath, and release. Try this exercise yourself. Choose a word, draw your lines, and let your page hold what your heart needs. And if you want more, pair it with My Circles of Calm and Spirals of Calm video for a complete calming practice. I just want to say this. There are so many artists out there who use lines, shapes, and patterns as the way to calm the mind. It doesn't mean anyone is copying anyone. This is about art therapy practice. Simple lines that help the brain relax, regulate, and find rhythm. We each bring our own style, our own intentions, and that's what make it unique. Drop a comment and tell me what should be my next calming art video be. Your ideas might inspire the next practice we do here together. Don't forget to like, subscribe so you will never miss a moment of calm. I'll try to post videos on Sunday and Wednesday. Till then, take care of yourself.